Love and peace and happiness.
What is the most important message in this timeless Aquarius reading? Whenever you find it, it's for you. It says spiritual restraining order. I love it. Spiritual restraining order. Back. Okay. Passive aggressive narcissist. Listen. This is somebody who plays victim mode a lot. Watch for this person playing victim mode a lot. But I guess you don't have to, because there's a spiritual restraining order in place. And, you know, everything is spiritual first and then physical. So what that lets me know is, honey, there's access denied. Why? Because your spirit protected you, right? Because you were dealing with somebody who could have been playing on your heartstrings, playing on your kindness, all that stuff, and utilizing woe is me, victim mentality, you know, all that type of stuff, their past pains and stuff. But the thing is, this person uses it to manipulate people. Let me see on Aquarius side of the table, please, and thank you. The love coming together, Two of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who you probably got strong feelings with and feel very connected to. That makes it easier for them to manipulate and stuff. Let's see the other side of the table. The Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions. Okay, so listen. This person good at casting an illusion. Coming through, like I said, like a victim. Well, it's because this happened to me and that happened to me. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Wands. Rest and reconsider. And I just heard it. Somebody cannot communicate with you. Like, you wondering why they didn't call you when they said they was. You tried to call them. They didn't answer. It went straight to voicemail. Yeah, well, guess what? You didn't block the number. Spirit blocked it. I've had this actually happen to me before, where, you know, it's crazy. Somebody tried to reach out, but they just can't. And when I reached out, I couldn't. And Spirit blocked that. You know, they didn't block me from their phone. And that was later confirmed physically. I heard, so that I would have the evidence to turn to, so Spirit could point me to it about your reading specifically. Because that's not an experience I've used much before. And this happened a few years ago already. So here's the thing. Someone was blocked from your energy. This is somebody who's always got some reason why shit is wrong, and always looking for a handout, some help, some support. You know, they always have a sad story, a sob story. In your energy, in the past, the Magician. I told you, manipulative energy. Yeah, okay, a Magician. Listen, you got all the power. This is one of the reasons why you attract such a type of person. All right, in your current energy, you have the Ace of Wands. You're in your empowerment. Honey, yes, please, and thank you. Let me see and what's unfolding for you at this time. Is the Eight of Swords. You're going to stay focused. You're going to stay focused. You're in your empowerment now. So I see that this person is already blocked from your path. Ace of Swords, confirm. Yes, that's the truth. Okay, the truth was here. And your judgment was correct. Okay, so it was nothing wrong with you having feelings of love for this person at all. But you started to see these passive-aggressive narcissist traits. You could have started saying to you, why is this person always got a sad story to tell? You could have said to yourself, you know, it seems like they're just always in victim mode. Well, you were right, you know. You saw the truth about this situation. Yes, you love them, but they are under some illusions. It's like this person, if they do see how they're creating their own chaos, they're not willing to do anything about it. You know, this person is going to be making wishes on being in your energy field right now, but they're just not allowed. Guidance for you, Nine of Cups, honey. This person is not your happiness. They never were. Nine of Cups is receiving your wish fulfillment, but it's also emotional independence, okay? Emotional independent. You need to be emotionally independent. You cannot depend on this person for your happiness. The Six of Cups. Oh, boy, did you feel like you had a past life connection? It's just some weird a connection I have to this person. That is something that will keep a person tied into a situation with the empath narcissist dynamic, right? So in this situation, I do see that you have authentic love for this person, right? This person, their eyes are closed about something. You said something that was true. I see you said something that was true. You realized something that was true. And Spirit put a block. Like, this person is in the middle of some challenge. I just saw somebody specifically put something in the comments that this is you, where a person was talking about coming to see you. They don't live in your state, or they don't live in your city, but whatever plans that they tried to make to come to you failed. Like, it did not work. They still ain't showed up. And you wonder, I wonder if they're ever going to make it. No, they're not going to make it. Why? Because you have a spiritual restraining order, you know? Yeah. You could claim it in the comments. Like, my spirit has a restraining order against the narcissist. You know, I have a spiritual restraining order. If the spirit don't work well with your spirit, you have a spiritual restraining order. Why? Because you come into the table with love. And everybody is not in alignment with the love that you have to give. Everybody is not in alignment with the energy that you produce. Yeah, this person has some feelings for you, but they're also under some illusions. They also got some things that they need to get clear in their soul. And coming together with you right now is not where it's at. I see somebody where in this energy, you've been communicating a lot by phone or by text, stuff like that. Instant messengers, sliding in each other, DMs, whatever it was. They played a lot on your feelings. They got your sympathy. This is somebody who uses a person's sympathy for them to keep this person engaged, to take advantage of the person, to use the person's resources, to live in your home, to have you pay their bills, to have you feed them, clothe them, take care of them, baby them, all that type of stuff. And there's a lot of these out there, you know. But most of us think about a narcissist and we think about a very aggressive energy. No, this is somebody who shows up with all the sweetness and they look so innocent. But the next thing you know, you look and you've been caught up in a situation like that for a long time. And what you will find is it's one thing after another, one drama, one stress. They're crying about this, they're crying about that. They need this, they need that. What they don't ever have is their shit together, and nothing is ever their fault. It's always someone else's fault. Well, it's because my mom did this to me. It's because my dad did this to me. That was your mom and dad. And how many years ago was that? You know? And where are you at today? Why are you still blaming everything in your life that's happening today on that and on that and the other? Because you could have chose differently. You could have responded differently. You could have moved so far away from that in all these years. What you're going to discover is you're dealing with a person who's stuck in their head. They could be stuck at whatever happened when they was 8 years old or 9 years old or, 8, 9, right? But the thing of it is, you can love them. But if you provide, if you try to protect, if you try to take care of them or improve their lot in life, you're only going to be reinforcing, and enabling an unhealthy pattern that this person has produced. And your soul is like, oh no, we don't need Aquarius tribe to go into this situation, because Aquarius tribe has already learned about love and come together. Like, you already came together within yourself. This allows you to come together with others. I also see Aquarius energy where, like, let's say, for example, you were online dating and you made plans to meet up, and you're wondering why nobody ever freaking shows up or follows through when they say they're going to call you to make plans, or, you know, y'all set a date and they just don't show up. And you're wondering why that keeps happening, because they're not in alignment with your soul. Your soul is like, oh yeah, no, this person think they going to meet you and you think you going to meet them. But no, you're not. You wondering why you keep ending up by yourself, even though all these people say that they go show up. They lie. Something comes up for them. Somebody really did have car issues that they said they had. And you know why? Because spirit got up under the hood of their car and were like, oh no, you ain't finna go in there and tamper with my Aquarius tribe, because Aquarius tribe, you know, they're under a spiritual restraining order right now. In other words, you can't get to them. And you know, we're protecting them from all this passive aggressive narcissist energy. We're protecting them from people who's going to either keep them in victim mode or put them in victim mode, or keep them slaves to somebody who's stuck in victim mode. So yeah, this is a freedom for you. You cut some kind of cord, and that meant you don't have to go through those life lessons no more. You don't have to pass that cycle no more. You're done with that. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias.